Digvijaya Singh now is able to join us. Mr. Singh, thanks so much for being able to participate in this debate, because this goes to actually something that you've always been alleging, that Nitin Gadkari is a businessman. He's charged you with a lawsuit on the basis of that. Today again, we had him come and say that he laughed, or he found it laughable when it was alleged that he is a businessman. But do you believe that these charges that have been produced today establish that? Or do you think that there's still much more that hasn't emerged?
Srinivasan, I have always held that Mr. Nitin Gadkari is more interested in amassing wealth, doing business than politics. It is just his proximity to Mr. Mohan Bhagwat, the RSS chief, that he has come to this position. And I am still saying that if you examine the increase in his assets, you will find a strange coincidence that he had an increase in the assets from the day he became a minister in the state cabinet of Maharashtra from PWD. And but I am very disappointed with the charges which Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has made. He has made charges which are already in the public domain.
What?
Because they were already in the public domain. Nothing new.
No, but one of the things he said, Mr. Singh, is that he said that one of the beneficiaries, or rather one of the participants in this entire process that benefited Mr. Gadkari was the NCP, was Ajit Pawar, who's an ally of yours in Maharashtra, and that he intervened on Mr. Gadkari's behalf to get him land meant for farmers. So he's saying that's new, because that shows collusion, that shows political collusion between Mr. Gadkari and your ally.
Collusion between Ajit Pawar and Mr. Gadkari has to be commented upon by Mr. Ajit Pawar, not by Digvijaya Singh. But the fact remains, the beneficiary of this decision, is Mr. Nitin Gadkari, not Ajit Pawar.
But would you concede at least the point about political collusion, the wider point that they're trying to make, that when you have business interests, it cuts across party lines and everyone is part of it, and therefore it could be the NCP and BJP, it could be Congress and BJP, it doesn't matter. Remember, you're saying that it's not Ajit Pawar per se, it's a Congress NCP government, so it's your government really which has helped Mr. Gadkari.
Srinivasan, let me tell you, this was one of the advice given to me by late Pandit Dwarka Prasad Mishra, who was ex-Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, that Digvijay, you are in politics, never do business. And never allow businessmen to do politics.
But, sir, I mean, the Congress can hardly claim that it doesn't have business or those who are doing business in its ranks, Mr. Singh. I mean, by that argument, we'll be having an entirely different kind of debate. So you might not be in business. That is something for those people who are involved in business and doing politics. That's for them to see. But Digvijay Singh will never do business.
Srinivas,
yes, sir. Shoma Chaudhary wants to come in, sir. Just a second.
Srinivas, I think these are very important points. You know, for us, I think the entire idea of conflict of interest has died out in public life. You know, we are completely comfortable with people, business people, sitting in politics, sitting on committees where they are crafting policies that will directly impact their business, you know. And we have to drive home the point today, because this space has been opened up, the attention is on it, that when we are speaking of the nexus between Ajit Pawar, Nitin Gadkari and the Congress, let's forget this 100 acres of land. Please, let's remember that there is a 70,000 crore scam in Maharashtra over irrigation projects in a state where, yes, there are over 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh farmers that have committed suicide. And let's just give one figure into the public domain, that there are irrigation projects there where the budget was for 100 crores, which was escalated to 3,200 crores in a period of 3 months by Ajit Pawar, where Nitin Gadkari and Sancheti are recipients of that. And being in opposition, they did not raise a single voice against this scam.
That is not true. That is not true. Purely as a matter of fact, the BJP raised the question of the irrigation scam in Maharashtra quite robustly. That is not to necessarily exonerate what you've said about a possible collusion between the other players.
No, but I just want to come back to Digvijay Singh. Digvijay Singh, so are you saying that, you're saying two things. One is you're saying that you didn't find anything very new in what Arvind Kejriwal said today. Some of your party colleagues have actually gone on record to repeat their dictum that they believe that this press conference confirms that India Against Corruption is acting as the BJP's B team. and alleging or hinting at conspiracies. Are you also saying that today?
Well, I've said so from day one.
No, but even though today they have targeted Nitin Gadkari, president of BJP, you would still say that?
Srinivasan, please tell me what is new in their allegation? It was already in the public domain.
You're saying all this is old, including because as I said earlier as well, that this fact of this farmer whose land was taken away, or these farmers whose land was taken away, that's not something which has necessarily emerged before.
All has been reported earlier.
Yes.
All has been reported earlier. It is in the public domain.
So, can I just throw this across then, sir, to you, Mr. Anand Kumar, because we are back in the same position, the same allegation made by a Congress leader who was earlier on the program with us. Do you want to respond to Digvijaya Singh?
Well, not to Shri Digvijaya Singh. He is too high a politician and an important person for someone like me or India Against Corruption, because they are certifying authorities who is B team, who is A team. But yes, from today, Bharatiya Janata Party will have a political and intellectual right to call India Against Corruption as B team of Congress Party, because what Congress could not do, that is underlining the dirtiness of the functioning of their president, the friendly party president called BJP president, has been done by India Against Corruption.
No, but one second, I just like to point out that in the case of Digvijaya Singh, at least, that might be an unfair charge, because he's actually taken on Nitin Gadkari and he is now facing a defamation suit. Mr. Singh, I would like to ask you though that while you have made this allegation against Nitin Gadkari in a general sense, the critics say that you've not been able to produce specific proof of the kind of which we saw a little bit today. More has emerged in the media as well. We've reported on it, so has Telka. But you've not been able to back your claims with substantial specific proof. Why is that?
Srinivasan, I would do this in court. I am collecting evidence. All this is in my knowledge and much more.
But why haven't you produced it so far?
Why should I do it just now? I'll do it in the court.
But when are you going to expose or produce all this evidence in court?
Well, let the honorable judge call me to the court. I'll go to the court and say whatever I have to say.
But hold on, you're saying tonight that you have evidence which proves what? I mean, if it's just to prove that Nitin Gadkari does business, that, as we've just established on the show earlier, is a public fact. His website contains all that information. What is it that you're going to prove?
On the land allotment that had been made, his close links with the Mr. Anil Sancheti, Mr. Nimesh Bangadia and other people, they are all with me now.
You have all that evidence?
Yes, and I am going to give it in the court.
Can I just a second, Mr. Singh, if I can just go across now to Prakash Javadekar of the BJP who joins us. Mr. Javadekar, I don't know if you had a chance to hear Digvijaya Singh. He says that he has got all the evidence against Mr. Gadkari, all his business interests, including Ajay Sancheti, Mitesh Bangadia, who are irrigation contractors. He says what India Against Corruption has shown is all old hat, but he has more explosive information which he is going to produce in court. Are you worried, sir?
No, why we should
that
be
the
worried?
evidence, the mountain of evidence is building up?
No, that is what we are happy that when court will summon him, he will immediately give it to it, and we will once again get an opportunity in the court itself to demolish it. So this is all canard. The issue is, let us understand.
You're happy,
Nitin,
sir? Sorry, you're saying you're happy. You're happy that that this is going to come to court?
No, he said that he is going to reveal in court. So we are happy that we will get opportunity to demolish it in the court itself.
Mr. Singh, would you like to respond?
Yes. I would also say that it was Prakash Javadekar ji also who wrote to have the money released for the contractors.
Let me tell you, I hold one Janata Darbar in Nagpur every month. And we listen.
But why was the draft similar as Nitin Gadkari?
1 minute. Because he is my president. And so,
that's unfortunate for you, is it?
No. The issue is, let me tell you. The issue is Nitin Gadkari's businesses are not businesses as defined by business. Means it is not his own proprietary concern.
Social
it's a
entrepreneur.
Cooperative one. Yeah, he is a cooperative. There are 15,000
Mr. Javadekar, I have to,
share.
I have to interrupt you, sir. Mr. Singh, just a second. Mr. Singh, hold on. Mr. Singh, hold on.
You won't interfere me in 30 seconds.
No.
Why you have called me?
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Javadekar.
So, see, it is one thing is we must understand, it is not a business like Naveen Jindal or anybody else who have the 30%, 40%, 60%, 50% stake. He is not even a 1% shareholder in many of the companies, and there are 2-3 are cooperative companies.
Okay, can I just quickly put that to Digvijay Singh? Digvijay Singh, is Nitin Gadkari in fact a social entrepreneur? Mr. Singh? Mr. Singh, okay, Mr. Singh I think had to go somewhere else, but Prakash Javadekar, I just wanted to say to you earlier, Digvijay Singh is back. Mr. Singh, if you can hear me, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, last question. Yes. Srinivasan, I have to leave now.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to ask you that Prakash Javadekar says that Nitin Gadkari is a social entrepreneur.
Yes.
He's not a conventional businessman.
Okay. I'm not saying about that. I'm saying please ask Nitin Gadkari ji to declare his assets, movable
every election.
and immovable.
Huh? In every election, he has declared his assets and given the balance.
When did he last fight election?
Yes.
When did he last fight in election?
That is what I am telling in 2008.
Okay. So let us see what was his list of assets in 1985.
It's in public domain.
Yes, I will take it in the court.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.